Good evening, guys, and this is my first review, and I am doing it on the Man of the Hour, J. Cole, with his current album release, KOD, aka Kids on Drugs, aka King Overdose, aka Kill Our Demons. Or so that's what has been told by me from his videos and everything that's talking about. I'm gonna give you guys my initial reaction and my review on the album. So, the album dropped 420 Friday. I was on my way to work and I was excited because I'm a big J. Cole fan. I've been riding with J. Cole since college. Ever since I heard him off of the Blueprint 3 album, Stars Born, and he just murdered that verse. And I was like, yo, who is this kid? Come to find out who he was. The next song that made me a fan that I heard from him was Young Simba, where he was just spitting. And I just started consuming everything right there. And the reason I appreciate J. Cole music is because me and him are pretty much the same age, both born in 1985. So with every album that dropped, it basically spoke to me at that current time. Like, it was crazy. When he dropped Friday Night Lights, I was getting ready to graduate from college and applying for internships, so I felt like, I had to get the ball moving. Cold World Sideline Stories, that's when I first got my first internship. Thought I was killing the game, but, just all these setbacks and anxieties that was into me, so his music speak to me, and then onward. Even with 2014 Forest Hill Drive, when during that time I was thinking about where I came from and where I was going and how my life is going to turn out, and just everything that was going on. Just the whole album encompassed my point in time right then and there. So now Cole dropping his fifth studio album, I'm excited. I'm like, okay, let's see what the boy got to say. Now I wouldn't say bewildered, but it was interesting to see why he would name the album KOD. When I saw when I saw his tweet saying what was meaning for KOD, I was like, kids on drugs, okay. And when I saw the album cover, and I saw in Lil Ryan, this album cover is not to glorify drugs or something to that extent, and I saw how the artwork was, I was like, okay, so it looks like it could be a concept album. Like, that's not anything new with Cole. He done For Your Eyes Only was a concept album, which was, I believe the message was that was his homeboy who wanted to be a rapper too, but got caught up in the street life. And if he was to name an album, it would be For Your Eyes Only. And Cole just took that in for his memory. So, and to an extent, 2014 Forest Drive is a concept album too. Loosely based. Not as much of a concept like Good Kid, Mad City, but has a concept. So on my way to work, pop it in, and the intro airy with this female explaining how a baby is born, it cries because of joy. I mean, it laughs because it's experiencing joy, or when it cries, it's experiencing pain, and how people, deal with pain and they start popping pills and medicating. And I was like, okay, I'm getting the rhythm of it. And then that first joint, KOD bangs. I'm like, when just the chorus was just how he was spitting it, I was like, okay, this is cool. And then when he started rapping throughout the song, gave me that Migos vibe. Like, he was doing because it's over trap beats, so he's got that trappiness going. And I love trap music. T.I. is in my personal top 5, so trap music, I'm with it. Even though I never flipped a key of coke or anything in my life, like I said, I'm a nerd. I just love listening to gangster music while I'm programming. So I was like, okay, cool. And then the next track comes on, Photographs. And mind you, this is me the first time listening to it all the way through. I'm listening to that, and I'm like, okay, he's kind of doing that, bouncy, repetitive flow, kind of like Migo-ish flow. So I was like, okay. And then the next song he did it, and then the next song he did it, and I was getting worried. I'm like, yo, this isn't the Cole that I know. And, I finished out the album, listening to it, and, towards the middle and the end, I was like, okay, this is pretty good, but it's not giving me that that gut punch that hip hop fans listen for. Like, for instance, when I first heard Damn, I was like, ooh, ooh, just every song was just giving me that gut punch, but KOD wasn't. So, I got online. I was talking to one of my homeboys back in college, and me and him was sharing the same sentiments on how, I tell him this, Migos flow. If I wanted Migos flow, I would listen to Culture One. Culture One's still dope to me, and I'm like an older. I wouldn't say old, I'm not older, but I'm in a middle, somewhat between middle age hip hop fan. Like I'm not none of these young bucks, but I'll listen to Culture if I want to hear something like that. So but I just took my time. I went on Twitter to see everybody's loving the album. I'm thinking there's something wrong with me, but everybody's like, "Yo, J. Cole fans are like this and like that." So I was like, maybe it's past my prime. Maybe J. Cole's not for me no more. So over the weekend, I just bounced back and forth listening to it and digesting it and taking it on it. And then it dawned on me Monday morning on my way into work listening to it. I was like, I get it. This album is not meant for me. This album, because I was like, everything he's rapping on, I heard it before. I heard it better. I heard it coming from, my other top 5 rapper, Jay-Z, or I heard Scarface say something dope like that, or somebody of a better, somebody that's just the same caliber as Cole as a rapper, or someone's better. They done this topic before, but better. So I'm like, but then it dawned on me. This album is not meant for me. This album is meant for the kids and young dudes that are listening to the trap music that's on today, like all the Gucci Gang fans. Because if you listen to those songs, they're simple. All you hear is Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. And for a lot of kids, that is their introduction to the genre. Even for a lot of the kids that are young, that are coming from outside of an urban environment or a hip hop environment, that listen to hip hop for the first time, their introduction is what's hot on the charts, and that's Gucci Gang. That's artists like Kodak Black. I'm not putting any of these artists down. I'm just saying they haven't grew up with hip hop like I have, or anybody in my circle has. The Bad Barbie is on the charts. Even with acts that I like nowadays, like Chance and Cardi B. Even though I like them, still that's a lot of the younger kids' introduction to the genre. So what Cole did, which is brilliant, he met them at their level. He basically did trap songs that is catering to the market of today and sneaking the candy inside the medicine. And hats off to Cole, because Kendrick, even though he has the heart and the brains of the young kids, I can't see him quote unquote dumbing down his music to appeal to the arts. But even though, if you listen from, for example, from Kendrick, Section 80, or even his Overly Dedicated, or even Kendrick Lamar EP to now, I wouldn't say he dumbed down his style, but he made it more melodic, rhythmic. Like, if you notice the cadence of DNA, it was like, I got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. It's a lot more palatable to a kid nowadays who's listening to Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. You know what I'm saying? It's just da na 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 na. So with J. Cole, with his music, you can hear it. You can just like ATM. ATM is a prime example of him just Canada. It just got that balance, and the kids are just gravitating to it, and then subconsciously he's hitting you with stories and stuff like that, which brings me to like the tail end of the album. To me, the album didn't start really speaking to me until it got to songs like Brackets, to Friends, to 1985. I'll talk about like 1985 later. But Brackets, talk about taxes. Like, come on, I'm in a different tax bracket. I hate paying taxes every year. Where's my money going? Even Cardi B was getting hot. Like, yo, Where's my money going? And it's just that spoke to me myself. Friends talk about, yo, I'm trying to teach y'all, like trying to put y'all on game. I'm on a different level. I can't keep doing that because when I was doing bad, I couldn't get nothing from y'all. So it's, just like kind of brought me back to Real Friends from the Life of Pablo, one of my favorite songs from Kanye West on that album. But I now I really like how he closed out the album with 1985. That piqued my interest because that's my birth year too. Love that number, 1985. So I'm like, okay, what does he talk about this? And I found it funny. I think it was Charlemagne who said, because it's a diss track to all the littles that was getting at him. I think it was Lil Pump or Lil Pump. Yeah, Lil Pump and Smoke Purp. You see, I can't keep up with these new littles. Like in my day, back in my day, it was Lil Zane and Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo and Lil Wayne. And now I there's so many littles out there. It's oblivious to me. They don't even go past my radar. But yeah, 1985, and he's like, Charlemagne say, man, I never heard someone give someone a TED Talk. Which I thought was funny, but TED Talks are dope. But, he was just basically, he was sunning him, but not sunning him. Like, he gave him, basically, J. Cole gave him the OG talk. He was like, yo, I see you doing your thing, my man. I like seeing, other brothers getting money and this and that there, but hey, this is what you're doing. You're chasing the trends. It's only going one way. And these people are gonna grow up. They're gonna grow out your music. You gotta give them something real. If you're not, you're gonna end up on that. You're gonna end up on Love and Hip Hop. And how dare you? And I know you're smarter than you think you are. Because if you're not, you come after me. Woo! And and I think that was just him saying, Cole, he grew up in the internet age. He know these kids are trolling. That's why he was saying, like, yo, you're smarter than you look. Because if these kids are trolling, they know what they're doing. They know they want to get a reaction to get them tweets, get them likes, get people buzzing. That's how they market. That's how they get their money. More followers. Hopefully, the analytics will follow them to their show so they can say all types of stuff because this is the trolling age. We're digital age. Trolls roam supreme. And Cole knows, don't give trolls too much energy. If you give trolls too much energy, that's get them riled up. So he's just letting you, hey, I see you. I like what you're doing. You're making moves. Just make sure you buy your mama's a crib. Don't splurge all your money because this is how you make your money and this, that, and the third. I hope you're saving up because you coming after me. I'm here for a long time. So I just thought that was just dope. So all in all, I like the album. And now, on my ranking on where albums go for J. Cole, it's towards the bottom. Like, for me, for his album go in order, I would say number 1 would be 2014 Fort Hills Drive. Number 2, Born Sinner. Number 3, Cold World Sideline Story. Number 4, KOD. And number 5, For Your Eyes Only. And that's just counting his studio album. I'm not putting in the mixtapes and the LPs because that's just a whole nother list that I have to write down and put in my head, and I don't have the energy for that. But all in all, good work on J. Cole. Definitely, I'll be returning to this one for the time being until probably this summer when it's Yeezy season, when it's Drake season. Even though Views was a letdown for me and I wasn't on More Life like that. So, but we'll see what Scorpion brings. But all in all, J. Cole I'm listening to, Cardi B I'm listening to. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy my in-depth look on J. Cole's KOD. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.